Crowd exploded, some were in disbelief, others in fury. Caitlin Clark was flat on the hardwood. Kennedy Carter had just shoved the WNBA's biggest star to the ground. When she does, she takes over. June 1, 2024, Indiana Fever vs. Chicago Sky. A game circled on calendars for weeks. The hype was real, the stakes high, and the rivalry brewing. From the moment both teams stepped onto the court, it was clear this wasn't going to be a clean game. The Sky came out aggressive, determined to knock Clark off her rhythm. Both teams battled relentlessly, trading buckets, fighting for rebounds, and refusing to back down. The game was deadlocked, neither side giving an inch. Then, in an instant, Caitlin Clark made her move, not with a shot, but with a pinpoint laser pass, threading the needle for an effortless basket. It was a display of pure brilliance, but Chicago wasn't about to let her steal the show. They hit back, and hard. The physicality ramped up, tensions flared, and the Sky leaned into intimidation. But Clark was unfazed. She let another three-point bomb fly, keeping Indiana in the fight.
Understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue!
Chicago pushed back, determined to match Indiana's intensity. But the buzzer put the battle on pause. Indiana held a slim 2-point lead, but the message was loud and clear, they weren't backing down. The second quarter tipped off, and Caitlin Clark wasted no time making her mark. With pinpoint precision, she fired a laser of a pass, setting up an effortless basket and keeping Indiana in. The momentum had shifted, and Indiana knew it. With the lead in their hands, the Fever locked in on defense, battling for every possession. But their focus on protection made them predictable, and Carter took advantage. The arena was electric. Neither team would break, neither would bend. As the second quarter closed, one thing was certain: if either side wanted the win, they'd have to take it. By the third quarter, it was clear Chicago had something to prove. Indiana still led, but the Sky weren't just playing, they were hunting. Kennedy Carter got the ball, blurring past Clark, and sank it for an easy 2. The arena erupted as Clark hit the floor. She didn't even have the ball. The whistle blew, the refs reviewed the play, and a clear foul was called. A free throw was awarded, and Clark, as expected, sank it.
One, and Clark goes to the line and hits the first.
As the buzzer rang through the arena, the scoreboard said it all. Chicago Sky 49, Indiana Fever 54. They had tried to knock Caitlin Clark down, but if this game proved anything, it was this: she wasn't staying down, not now, not ever. Now, the final stretch. Chicago Sky locked in on Clark, determined to shut her down. But Clark? She was about to prove, with skill and poise, that she was unstoppable. It didn't take long before she seized the moment to snatch a rebound and orchestrate a play so sleek and beautiful it dazzled fans and swished through the net. But Chicago struck back immediately, drawing a foul. Indiana not only got the fast break bucket, they earned a free throw too.
The three-point play.
The fast breaker.
The scoreboard read 57-64, with Indiana still in the lead. But Chicago refused to back down. The battle intensified as both teams dug in. Defenses tightened, offenses pressed harder, and whistles echoed as referees struggled to keep the game under control. Through every shove, every block, every ounce of pressure, Caitlin Clark refused to break. She weaved through the chaos and sank another basket. They committed a foul.
Mabry down 2. Mabry loses the handle and a foul is called.
The crowd held its breath. This was Chicago's chance to tie the game. The tension was unbearable, but Moss stepped up and Caitlin Clark stood tall and made them pay. As Indiana celebrated, Kennedy Carter, who had bulldozed Clark in the third quarter, could only bow her head, silenced. The final score was Indiana Fever 71, Chicago Sky 70. But it didn't end there. Carter's controversial foul on Clark was ruled a flagrant foul, and in a post-game interview, she refused to answer any questions.
Burned you a little bit?
Yeah. I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
Did she say anything?
I don't know what she said.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
That's enough.
She would later throw shade at Caitlin Clark online, asking, "What else does Clark have to offer? 3-point shooting? What else does she bring to the table, man?" Coach Sides called the foul unacceptable. Clark, however, brushed it off, saying she was used to the physicality, having grown up playing against her brothers. To her, this was nothing new.
I grew up playing the basketball with the boys, so like it's always been physical and feisty, and like that's what it is. You got to find a way to hold your own, so it kind of reminds me of that. And then
to make things worse, Angel Reese was fined for skipping the post-game press conference, probably because she had nothing left to say. By then, the message was clear. Caitlin Clark had done the talking, and the whole league heard it loud and clear. With that, this unforgettable showdown came to an end. Caitlin Clark didn't just take the hits, she turned them into headlines. In a game fueled by intensity, fouls, and controversy, she proved that no amount of physicality could break her. What do you think? Did the game cross the line, or is this just part of the rivalry? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action.